League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Justin Verlander gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Omar Vizquel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Digging in, Miles Straw. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. His line against Justin Verlander, he's a perfect 3 for 3. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Oh, that's it.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Dave Justice. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Matthews is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Looking solid through the first frame. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Charles Nagy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Settling in now, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
Stepping up now, Al Kaline. And he does so riding a 9-game hitting streak, so he's certainly a threat with the bat right now. The pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Eddie Matthews.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Matthews. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Set to deal on 2-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and a strike to count. Matthews is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. We are still scoreless. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kaline Moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The first baseman, Jim Tomei.
So digging in now, Jim Tomei, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's off the plate.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Standing in now, Matt
The
Williams.
third baseman, Matt.
Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Williams is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not
Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Larry Doby.
The left fielder, Larry.
As he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Sandy Alomar hit the other way out toward right field. K-line is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Now batting, the shortstop, Omar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Vizquel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth. The shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Vizquel brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
At the plate, Cecil Fielder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. Striding in for the Indians, Miles Straw, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Dave Justice, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. A strike, and it's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Manny Ramirez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready now, Jim Thome. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Daniel Norris is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Matt Williams. Norris benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Comes set with the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another chance? Larry Doby. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Sandy Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive to center field. Cobb's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 6-0.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in, Travis Fryman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Elvis Vizcaíno. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit in the air down the left field line. Doby ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Now batting, Ty Cobb, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Al Kaline will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home is taken. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play. And the side is retired. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We played 3 full. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Dave Justice.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Justice. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Manny Ramirez. Hard hit towards center. Cobb will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Tigers 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Grounded to short. Vizquel scoops it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Pudge Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Alan Trammell is on deck. Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
One there, on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Yeah, Thome.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Larry Doby.
Standing in, Larry Doby. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in, Sandy Alomar. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Rodriguez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Tigers 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Cecil Fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batted.
Next for the Tigers, Travis Fryman.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Elvis Vizcaíno.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Vizcaíno. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's down.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And he's back standing. In now, Jose Ramirez. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave Justice.
Into the box now, Dave Justice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ty Cobb. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is right there. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
In now, Al Kaline. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And there's out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a drive out to left center field. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Vizquel picks it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Into the box now, Dave Justice.
Leading off for Cleveland, the right fielder, Dave Justice.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Jim Thome will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Now at the plate, Alan Trammell. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Stepping up now, Cecil Fielder. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
A ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Striding in, Matt Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matt Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
At the plate, Larry Doby. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy Alomar.
So stepping in, Sandy Alomar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Alex Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alex Wilson.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. Lifted in the air out to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Travis Fryman. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And the Tigers are in business to start the inning. They've got a leadoff triple.
The second baseman.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Emmanuel Clase is on to pitch here in the eighth with nobody out.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
At the plate now, Elvis Vizcaíno, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ty Cobb. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A man at third with one away. On the ground up the middle. Vizquel brings it in. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Al Kaline goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
The left fielder, Eddie Matthews.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 8 and the Tigers 2. Striding into the box, Miles Straw. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batter.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in standing. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to center field. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dave Justice.
Striding in once again, Dave Justice. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now that.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Cobb is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Johnny Lilly will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 12, Johnny Lilly.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, J.D. Martinez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A 1-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Strong is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now at the plate, Alan Trammell. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now back.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now in the box, Cecil Fielder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Charles Nagy earns win number 4 on the season. Justin Verlander struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.